Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Cleveland Guardians.
And on the hill in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Jock Peterson leading things off and takes a strike. Williams, the tall righty, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. And now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Missed inside with the curve. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Backed off the plate that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball one.
That one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Seager in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball. Ball,
He's
that's off the
just
plate.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease
Ball
the
3.
zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
On the ground. That ends the inning. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Kumar Rocker. What do you look for here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
That's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Chase.
And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering upstairs. On the ground to third, Durant. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the second, Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. Popped in the air, left field, settles under it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Jake Berger.
Now one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Second inning here, no score. Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses. Full count now. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
That one outside. 2-1.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. In the air, right field. Nimmo on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Fielder, Khalil Watson.
To the right side. Berger steps on the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that one is lifted in the air. Young gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Singy, he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground to third. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting 8th, catcher Elias Diaz.
Go Cleveland. Hey!
Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So next to hit for Texas, Alejandro Ozuna. Two down, nobody on.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, stepping up for the Guardians, number 70. There's the strike.
You know, these Guardians definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Nope. Outside.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Nope.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-2.
Really
that's
good
down.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Austin Hedges stands in. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to left center. And that will fall. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder, Steven Kwan.
That's outside.
Hedges off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Second baseman, Travis.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Travis Bazzana.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Gets it to first, and that will end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers. Williams back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's the 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
That's a ball. Aye.
This one in the air, right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager, grounded out his first time. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. The Rangers score first. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Ball 1.
Nimmo goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Kwan on his way over. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here in Cleveland, bottom 4, Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
That's a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
To the right side, and that chance handled. To first, a great play deep in the hole.
Up next for the Guardians.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Manzardo.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And up next for Cleveland, Khalil Watson. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
That one fouled off.
That's out.
And that is downstairs. And now 3-2. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. Save.
Hey, he beat it up.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That clips the corner. Rocchio wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. To second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Manzardo at third. Watson at second with 1 away.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Sends it to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Here's the left fielder.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's just out.
Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2. On the ground right side. Lopez. The throw to first. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Guardians 1. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 5th. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The big righty strikes out the side. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they still lead it 2-1. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss as he was late. Strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Hey!
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. That one off the mark. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball, that's out.
Chopped out towards short. Throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Rangers 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers.
Alejandro Ozuna.
Tap foul at the plate. Now the 0-1.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
On the ground to the
Oh,
left.
that's foul.
And foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to first. To Rocchio at second for one. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Josh Young.
Ball.
That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana.
Travis Bazzana.
There's a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Number 47 appears to be getting loose. Ross also getting ready. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the air, center field. Ozuna settles under this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Guardians, first baseman, Kyle.
One out man at first. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hit in the air, left field. Young in position. He's got it.
Up next for the Guardians, right fielder, Khalil Watson.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And he swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The 0-2. That one hit to right. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there. So once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kumar Rocker gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
Number 54 gets the ball now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brian Rocchio will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Nope. Ball one. Ball. That's outside. That's ball
Just
three.
missed.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a chopper. Throwing the dirt. Can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort. Just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Ball.
The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th.
Could be
That's
some
up
action
there.
here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air to left center. Young coming on. He's got it. And that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 2-2 game. Back now at
Leading off for the
Progressive Field.
Rangers.
We go to the top of the 7th. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. And that
Ball one.
misses. And that's ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herron getting cranked up as well.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That's a strike. 1 and 2. Right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Gavin Williams won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching
So
for
out of the pen
Guardians.
comes the right-hander,
Number
Matt
52.
Festa.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Berger getting ready to hit. Quick move to first, and
No,
he's
he's
back
in
in
there.
on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
What do you
Check
got?
swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Way
That's
to lay
ball
off that
two.
pitch down.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Here in Cleveland,
Leading off for
stepping
the
up for the Guardians,
Third
Gabriel
baseman,
Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a
Ball
bunch
inside.
of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball. Down.
Left field.
Foul
That
ball.
was foul, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And that's outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. The kick, the 3-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And that drops in for a strike. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second, but he's in there easily. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. On the ground at first,
Foul ball.
and that's foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs. Runner on second. That's
Oh, that's
inside.
it.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Stephen Kwan on deck for the Guardians. Man at second. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead to second, but he beats the throw. Safe.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
That's a ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Lifted in the air out to left. Seager gets under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next is the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 3 in this one. Spins the plate. That's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Two on, one out. Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one.
No,
on the first,
you're out.
but he beats it. And a run scores.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Number 54 out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Tyler Alexander taking
13,
over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
In for a strike. 0-1. DeLauder leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball, that's outside.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And out to a board. Khalil Watson digs in for the Guardians. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Rangers 2. Back here in Cleveland, we go to the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
This one in the air, center field. Kwan on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Matt Festa is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland brings
Guardians.
on a new reliever,
Number
Sean
43.
Armstrong.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Yoan. And look out.
Timeout.
As that one ran in and got him.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher Elias.
Here's Elias Diaz.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Man at first, 1 away.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Rangers lead 1. They trail at 5-2. Back here in Cleveland, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Nope. That's inside.
That one
No, that's
misses.
down.
Ball 2.
Hey.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Guardians, left fielder, Cooper Engel.
First pitch
Inside, ball 1.
misses.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And that
Nope,
one
upstairs.
upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And now 3-1. Late with the swing there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Alexander won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Number
Texas,
75 will
number
take over here.
75.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two outs, base is empty.
For the
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. 1 for 3.
Arias.
Ball, that's low. Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Over to first. That's out number 3. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Kate Smith comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges.
Ball 1.
straighten him up a little bit.
Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. 2-2 now. To third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Hey!
The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Outside, that's a ball.
And 1-2. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side. And that's just foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Seager stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is foul back. Smith is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.